Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie Force will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. The rebound. By the Timberwolves. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
To the wing, right side. To the middle. It's stolen by Love. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards with it. Castle covering. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Stephon Castle. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Castle on the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Driving in. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Now here's Edwards. Inside. Garnett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Here's Fox, following the score by Minnesota. To the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
.136 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Spurs. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. It's deflected.
What? A block by Kevin Love? Okay, making sure it's all ball two.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Outside Butler. To the inside. Here's Garnett. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Garnett's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Cassell's shot is good.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Castle goes in. No good with a layup. Minnesota calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Minnesota up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Knocks down the long J.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Good. Edwards got 5 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Fox. Floats one up. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
And that is a shot that Fox has continued to work on for years. He understands how important having a floater is when you are a point guard.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The kick to Olynyk. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the three off target. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. Pass to Love. Outside Edwards. From deep. And he buries his first look.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Towns on a screen. Inside. Barnes with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Back to Fox. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Love. The finish! Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Such great awareness from Love. He sees what's happening and hustles to get out in transition.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Yet to see a basket. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's both from the stripe. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Edwards cutting inside. Pass to Love. Now Edwards. He's got 9 to the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Garnett. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Harper. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards with it. Stolen by Vassell. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. There's a screen. Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. It's Edwards with a drive. Wembanyama with some nice D. Spurs trail by 9. He takes it in. Here's Harper. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer, no good. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Wembanyama, high post. Here's Harper from outside the arc. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Stolen by Castle. Pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Now here's Castle. Here's Harper. Butler covering. Outside Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Inside. Back to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Garnett. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And Minnesota calls time here. Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Clock at 2. Garnett, that's good.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Outside Wembanyama. Lots of room. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Garnett.
Not getting past Wembanyama. This man has the length to be everywhere.
Now Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he sinks the second.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now here's Fox. Give him 8. Pass to Wembanyama. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fox right side. Got a hand on it. And here's Edwards. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And good whistle there.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Garnett. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama screen. 6 on the shot clock. Over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. They set the pick. To the inside. Cat doing what he does.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On defense, Minnesota. And there's the drive. And that one drops.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Garnett. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Shot clock at 5. Oh, touches it off the glass.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Fox on the prowl. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And he slams it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Love. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound. 1:15 left to the 4th quarter. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Edwards. Yes! Using that window!
think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Towns. And no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Fox outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Edwards with it. Unloads. Ooh, it misses. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was